During most of your tour, the appropriate information will be automatically selected and displayed for you. Simply touch the area of the screen displaying the appropriate icon.
Yeah. So that's the mine, aviary, the microstratus enclosure. Yeah, this is just the entrance, kind of. But then you can take a right into this huge walkway. You can walk anywhere. With the the guest center up in here. Well, this has a drink amenity right here. But like, this is very cool because it's built on a mountain, just like the aviary. Sorry for making me dizzy. But I also built this lookout tower, just looking into the the microstratus enclosure and the entrance of the park. Just 'cause it looks very cool. But yes, so you can either walk down this path or take the monorail. I'll show you where the monorail ends. You'll probably see it on my screen. So there's a shop over here. Triceratops Chomps. That is a food place. Yeah, you can go into there. Floating tree. Yeah, there's this huge path and just goes throughout the mountain. There's also one on the left side of me with another like bathroom / amenity. So that's the other path, but then most people take that path, but here's another path down here. Maybe both of these two converge, but so the monorail station goes down here. And then this is a a drink amenity or shopping amenity, something like that. Yeah, you can just keep going. The monorail just goes throughout the side of the park. Over here is a restroom. Okay, just keep walking down. There's a restroom. I really messed up on this part. The rocks, ignore that. Please ignore this. Let me just read through it. But yeah, you can. Throat is very
During most
dry.
of your tour, the
But
appropriate
there's this
information will be
whole
automatically selected
Tyrannus
and displayed
enclosure
for you. Simply
where you
touch
can
the
look
area of the
into.
screen displaying the appropriate icon.
Yeah. Alright, I just like woke up. My throat's very hot. Yeah, so Tyrannus enclosure over there. Just get like a sneak peek. Let's escape this awful path. Okay, so now we're really entering like the park, the main attractions, all that. So there's quite a few like shopping amenities or attractions in this area. It's like little seating spots. You got this must be it's a drink amenity, food amenity. This is a movie theater right there. Trying to kind of tried to give everything an alpine theme. No, this is a emergency shelter. Yes. This is the monorail. How about we give you a good view of the monorail station? Just give it a second. Yeah, so just give it a second. So with return speed, so we know we're moving. Okay, whatever. So yeah, there's the monorail station where it ends up there, and it also does keep going this whole entire way. Just around the park, you'll see it. This is the Guanlong enclosure. I'm not sure if you can really. Hello, buddy. Oh, this is inside of the enclosure.
During most of your tour, the appropriate information will be automatically selected and displayed for you.
Very hard to see them. So that's how you enter into that viewing dome. This is just a viewing gallery. There we go. There's a good view of him. Yeah, they're just kind of in this little enclosure. But there's that, and then you can walk onto this path. There is path art where it changes color, but it's just I'll say not very. It's a little snowy, so you can't see it. Come back to this, but so you can come into that area, cool path art, but this goes to the Tyrannus enclosure. Just walk through here. You can look into the Raptor enclosure.
Simply touch the area of the screen
Cool cave right there, waterfall.
Icon.
So there's that viewing dome or viewing gallery. Let's go to this one. This one really gets you a good view. So there's these guys over here. Just chilling in front of the waterfall. There's a little pond over there. And they can also walk up on top of there. So yeah, just keep walking. This is kind of built into the mountain. You can see. But here's a emergency shelter, much needed in this area, carnivore section. This is a for the viewing log. So the Tyrannus is all the way up there. Very unlucky. Normally they're not up there. They're also over there. Let's just go into the viewing gallery. So this is, I made this invisible fencing. I will be switching that because that looks a little sus. It looks a little spooky. They're gonna come out and get you. Yeah. Maybe. So you see this guy over here. I don't think that's there. Yes. So you can just look at this little thing. There's the Tyrannus or the Raptor. Raptor enclosure. Right. So this is another viewing gallery. Look at that. You just watched hunting animation. Cool. This is just sometimes I walk up there and eat that. So I kind of just put that there. But you can walk all the way up here to get an elevated view of the Utah Raptor. We'll come back to that. First, yeah, ignore the floating things. So yeah, here's the elevated view. You can't really see much. Yeah, see they're eating that. That'd be a good view of those two. Yeah, let's just keep walking. Yeah, you can also get a really good view of the, what do you call it, the concavenator. So you can see him over there, just chilling, just facing the water. Yeah. So, you come over here. Another viewing platform. This one gets a really good view of the waterfall and the pond.
Touch the area of the
You can see him
screen
drinking.
displaying the appropriate icon.
And you can also see him just chilling down there. Doesn't look like they're too excited to walk on top of the waterfall right now. Normally they are. Normally there's like one or two up there. So yeah, this one's great view as well. Yeah. You can kind of just see where they can walk on top of there. Pretty neat. And then, good views all around. This shows the, right here is the lower half of the park. And let's walk back down. This goes into, the concavenator viewing area. You can walk in on both sides. There's just a viewing gallery everywhere, so they can walk up there if they wanted. But yeah, I think it's very cool. So there's, I believe there's 3. Yes. Cat. So yeah, look at them just walking. Yeah, there is 3. So,
Formed by 2 extremely large vertebrae. This provides the Spanish theropod with a
Let's see if
unique
they do
and
a
instantly recognizable profile.
but it's the goat concavenator. Yeah. So you can come over here, and right up here again, goes back up to the Utah Raptor viewing platforms. Here's a viewing platform for the concavenator. You can probably zoom in on these guys.
During most of your tour, the appropriate information will be automatically selected and displayed for you. Simply touch the area of the screen displaying the appropriate icon.
Let's see if this guy goes for a kill. No. Yeah, you can go down here, take a right as well, down to this area, but you can also turn around. This is the Megalodon enclosure. I'll show you that in a second. So this takes you back over to this area, the statues, circle paths. You can also cut through, you can also come through this area right here, just to walk this area, or just skip over there. But this is restroom right there. This is a cave system, a little bit. Let's walk over here. There's tons of lights, torches. I did this on all the paths. Kind of messed up this path a little on building that Therizinosaurus enclosure. But this is the Lagoon viewing gallery. Look at that. He's right there. I know that is very neat. Yeah. You can watch him jump up. See whatever. Yeah, so you can go through there. And once you're through there, once again, all paths are pretty much connected to each other. So you're gonna take a right into the Therizinosaurus. So this is where we come out of. Okay. Take a right into the Therizinosaurus enclosure. Just like more path, big path. Hey, that's a good view. Yeah, they just have a big rock in the back just to give it more. A bit of something. See if this guy goes for a drink. Yeah.
During most of your tour, the appropriate information will be
digs his
automatically
claws in the
selected and
ground.
displayed for you. Simply touch the area of the screen.
You can also come over here, show you this little art that I made. Spinosaurus or the Indominus Rex thing right there. So you can just, once again, look into their enclosure. It's feeding. But yeah. So once you're done looking at the Therizinosaurus enclosure, come down. There is also a viewing platform for the Megalodon.
Hey.
For some reason nobody comes up here, but it might be too steep, and ignore the rocks. But he's kind of hiding under those rocks, but normally you can see him, like it's a good view when he jumps up to grab his meal, but it is very cool. So yeah, there's that. If you also just keep going straight, there's this huge guest section. Bathroom. I believe that's like a shopping amenity or something. This is like a drink amenity, food and shopping or something like that. Maybe it's switch up. Yeah, there's just tons of places. Kind of look at this wall. This wall is very cool, very cool. So there's this. Yes. There's that whole thing. This, I believe, is a emergency shelter. This is the Hyperloop. So all these people are going to just disappearing into thin air. But they're going to see the herbivore. This is an attraction. A fossil zone. But yeah, just a big open area. You can kind of just chill or decide where to go. Let's see if we can ride the monorail. First, let's... Okay, so there's that. Let's ride the monorail. Put on 3 times. Alright. So, this is monorail. Loads of dinos. This is the guest section that we can go on to later. So yes, you can have a look into the Cavenator enclosure. We're just going everywhere. It's very windy. Here's the whole herbivore valley. It's really like pretty cool place. Dinochirus, Stegosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Triceratops or something like that. Then this takes you over to or drops you off at the lagoon / aviary. So the Mosasaurus, Ichthyosaurus are in the lagoon, and Quetzalcoatlus are in the aviary. Yeah. There's that little guest area. Oops. Alright, so let's go where it drops us off at. So you come off. There's a viewing, aviary viewing gallery right here. So there's this like cool little waterfall, little rock they can sit on, and they just kind of like to chilling at the trees. This guy must be sleepy.
Although
Yeah,
pterosaurs
they
are
fly
not
around a lot.
ancestors
You can take a left into the main area. Yeah. This is a drink amenity. There's a food amenity over here. Right there. So yeah, just keep walking this path around the aviary. You might be able to see the Quetzalcoatlus. There's the border. Middle statue looking thing with the pterosaurs. Yes, there is a zip line flying over the mosasaur. Enclosure. So there's this whole thing. You can walk around the entire lagoon. You can't really see much, but it's just wait. Okay, so here is the lagoon. The path's a little messed up. That's the best I could have done it. Yeah, I don't really like lagoons because you can't ever see anything. Looks like we missed a little thing. One sec. So here's the mosasaurus. Maybe. Yeah, lagoons are always trash. You can't see anything. Hopefully this guy comes close. Right. Let's take the zip. Yeah. It's the whole zip line. Let's go. Yeah, there's the mosasaurus. Sometimes he jumps up and grabs something right as you do that. So yeah, there's that. And you're gonna just keep walking around the entire thing. Emergency shelter, bathroom. I built a like a lagoon statue right there and an aviary statue right there. It's a pterosaur. Yeah, Pteranodon. Megalodon. I wish there was a mosasaurus in one of these statues. I just don't have it unlocked because can't pick his buns. But kind of did that over here as well, just like I did with the pterosaurs. But here is the hyperloop. There's this huge path that takes you away. So you can walk this whole path. It takes you around the herbivore enclosure. Yeah, say we go all the way back up to here. Say we decided to go to the herbivore valley. We would have grabbed this hyperloop, and then went, hyperloop would have taken us underground and dropped us off right in here. So you look up, see this cool cave, little bathroom after a long ride. But here is this huge, what do I call it? Huge guest section. So first let's just take a right look at this. Let's take a look at viewing gallery. Sometimes there's dinosaurs in that cave. Not this time. Ornithomimus hiding over there in the bushes. Yes. Okay, so you can just keep walking down this big path. Another viewing gallery. Probably, yeah, just a herd of Ornithomimus. Pretty cool. Let's turn around. Go over here. Actually, we'll go to that next. But this is, I forgot to change the sign, but this is a spa. Come over here. This is just a huge, Here's a little, like, guest section. They can just sit and chill. Look at this cool scenery. So there's that whole thing. Let's look at the shooting gallery. This one's pretty cool.
Automatically selected and displayed for you. Simply touch
There's
the
the
area of the screen
Ankylosaurus.
displaying the appropriate icon.
Stegosaurus seems to be on top of the waterfall right now. Let's get a good view of that. Alright. So yeah, there's these guys. Ankylosaurus is hurting. Ornithomime is just chilling back here. You cannot really see. There we go. So Stegosaurus just chilling on top of the waterfall, looking cool,
During
cool.
most of your tour, the appropriate
This
information
guy's just
will be
moving down.
automatically selected and displayed for you. Simply
Brachiosaurus over
touch
here.
the area of the screen displaying the appropriate.
There's that. Another viewing gallery. Not super cool. Maybe see your friend up in this. Man. So there's that, and then over here another viewing platform. You can see this guy's going back up. Let's just run. Any dinos over here? None. But the Brachiosaurus. Alright, another restroom. Emergency shelter. Here's another viewing
Most
gallery.
of your
Might be able to see the
tour, the
Brachiosaurus.
appropriate information will be automatically selected and displayed for you. Simply touch.
Okay, this is a rock climbing center. Right here. Walk around. Another viewing platform. This one is very cool because it shows the whole like pond section. I really like how these dinosaurs just like live in peace. There's the Ceratops. Ceratops. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, there's a couple of those guys. There's like 6 of them. Dinochirus, yes, the lone Stegosaurus back there. Let's see if we can
Likened
spot
to our modern-day cattle, with its short, hollow snout.
the trees in the way. I'll
also
probably remove those
contributing
later.
to the extraordinary appearance of this
Yeah.
smaller ceratopsid.
Just look how happy he looks. Look at him just hiding back in the trees. Yeah, these guys are going to bed. Okay, let's take a look at this one right here. This one will be pretty cool. Yeah. Look at the Dinochirus just walking. Cinematic. Over drink. There we go. This is another activity center. I believe this is science lab tour. I forgot to change the sign. Don't.
Simply touch the area of the screen displaying the appropriate icon.
This guy gonna go for something to eat. There we go. Cool. Yeah, you can just see those guys feeding. There's the lone Stegosaurus. For some reason, I spawned him with the other guys, but for some reason he just decided to wander off to the enclosure.
The humped back
Yeah, that's
of the
kind of it for
Dinochirus
dinosaurs.
is
Or
formed by
the
large
Jurassic Valley, the herbivore valley. But you can walk way over here. Wait. This is the very cool part. The herbivore valley. Go through the whole tour. Yes, it's very... I want to drive the tour. I just want to ride it. Park tour. Okay, there we go. So this is the Herbivore Valley, and you can't see much yet. Will.
Our animals have extremely delicate diets and require expert regulation. Please refrain from feeding our prehistoric animals.
It kind of just goes like around the entire enclosure. We'll run into some ankylosaurs, I bet. Yeah, here's these fellas.
Unlike a number of other
Brachiosaurus,
the forelimbs of the
Velociraptors,
Brachiosaurus are notably longer than its hind legs.
Cool.
This causes
Well,
its
yeah,
back
this
to be
kinda.
flat and gives
This
it
was the only way I could have done it.
greatly resembles the giraffe.
Brachiosaurus right over there.
One
This guy's
common
kind of a lone wolf
misconception
as
that many
well.
guests have is that different species cannot
He kind of
live
just
together.
goes on his own.
As long as neither feels threatened by the other, animals can happily coexist in the same enclosure.
Here we go. So there's this guy right there. We don't really see much. You can look over here. Tons of dinos. So let's move it to 3 times so we can just get up.
As our tour continues,
Right.
keep an eye out for different varieties of prehistoric flora. Our paleobotanical research teams have cultivated these to enrich the diets of our herbivorous population.
Right now we're gonna be coming
Many
in
factors
close
can influence a
contact
dinosaur's
with these boys.
territorial comfort. It must be
One,
content
they're
with
just
its
taking a
environmental
doze.
landscape, its
Good
social
thing he's not
grouping,
sleeping on
and
the
amount of
path because
space
they
it shares with any species it receives
Stegosaurus
to
is a
eat
grumpy
with.
boy. Yeah, but look at that, look at that. Just don't hit me. Watch out for those Stegomites. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, you can see this guy up there.
Many guests will see a dinosaur moving around its enclosure, seemingly.
I wonder where the ornithomimus
This
is.
is a common territorial
But
process.
this is the
of
waterfall. Kind of get a good scenic view.
as they acclimatize to life here at
Let's see if we can get up close with the ankylosaurs.
have an area belonging to
They're just hiding in the woods. Oops. Back here.
This hardy ornithischian is well equipped to fend off
Yeah, they're
any
kind of
threat.
hiding.
A strong sense of smell.
There's
also
these
allows
guys
it
over
to
here.
quickly detect the presence of predators.
What if the mimus getting a drink? Man, perfect timing. Look at that. Oh yeah. Okay, now you got an ankylosaurus staring us down. Look at the ornithomimus, that's a male. Don't club me. Give me a little roar. Okay. There's another guy right there.
With a rotund, heavily
Okay. We'll just take this tour now, just because we're not gonna run into no dinos.
also
No,
allows it to
okay.
quickly detect the presence of predators.
Yeah, there's the ankylosaurus chilling over there. See if we can get a good view on this stego.
Each dinosaur group
Boy,
you see in the park
it's getting wild.
has a socially accepted leader. For some species, this leader is
Meow.
recognized as the group's alpha, but it may find itself being challenged regularly.
There's the ankylosaurus, the lone one. Alright, so this guy's kind of walking right next to the viewing gallery. It's a kid. Good view. Let's see if he gets in our way. Yes, he does. Whoa, 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 stop the car. Ouch. Man. It's like, yeah, why are we not stopping the car? Just thumped it.
Not all dinosaurs will
Chill, hit
express
the
territorial
brakes.
discomfort in the same way.
We're gonna get hit, aren't we?
Experts have become finely attuned to the earliest indications of unhappiness.
Alright, looks like we're good.
Animals' territorial interest.
Let's just go 3 times speed so we can
This land here
cut to the day.
is home to
So
the
yeah,
breathtaking
just this huge, huge valley.
Brachiosaurus
Very
uses its
neat.
broad jaws and conical chisel-like
This is
teeth
probably,
to crop
I
large
kind of made this
quantities
the
of
final
plant
part
material.
because it
Its
is,
jaws are actually surprisingly weak, and its movements are
it's like the best
limited
view
to
of the
rudimentary
finale, fireworks show. The best part is obviously gonna be the finale, right? Look at this. It's a cool view. Brachiosaurus, please don't hit me. Ah, just ran over his tail. Sorry about that. Hey. Yeah, Dinocaris, Nosoterus, Nosotoceratops, Sotoceratops. I think that's how you say it,
One of the
Sotoceratops.
most testing aspects
Chilling
of
over there.
the park has been discovering the compatibility between species. Cohabitation can allow us to keep a greater variety of dinosaurs here in the park, but with it comes the greater risk of contention.
Yeah. So, yeah, Dinocaris chilling in the water per usual. Got the Brachiosaurus. Also, the Sotoceratops is just chilling in the background. Here, we got an up close view of the Dinocaris in a second. Brachiosaurus.
We now enter the territory of
The Dinocaris taking a little chomp. There's the
Stegosaurus
Stegosaurus.
is one of the world's best-known dinosaurs. This Jurassic herbivore possesses two
Look at that view.
light plates running from its neck all along its back and down towards
Oh, yeah.
its spiked tail.
Looks cool. Alright, but now we are at the end of our before tour.
Brachiosaurus uses its broad jaws and conical chisel-like teeth.
There we go. That is Prehistoric Peak. Absolutely great park. I think it looks great. Just loads of and great park overall. Now we're starting a new park, Cretaceous Canyon. Grand Canyon themed, but dinosaur park in there. So that'll be great. These guys just soaring around. So this is Prehistoric Peak. Absolutely peak. Okay, just let me get a thumbnail for YouTube. There we go. And that is Prehistoric Peak. Let's save it. Actually, no, let's not. Let's just leave. Exit to main menu. See ya.